Hi guys, this is my inaugural video for reviewing items I've purchased off AliExpress. If you're not familiar with AliExpress, it is essentially the consumer arm of Alibaba, which a lot of vendors, businesses purchase items from and resell them here in the U.S. and everywhere else in the world from China. The main difference between AliExpress and Alibaba is on the consumer side with AliExpress is that you don't have to, there's no minimum order quantities like there is for Alibaba. So where items that you may have to order like 1,000 of on Alibaba, AliExpress you can just order one. It's slightly more, obviously. You're not getting the discount that you would if you ordered in a high volume, but it's still considerably cheaper than things that you would buy from a third party, whether they're selling on Amazon or it's Amazon themselves or even Walmart. Essentially what you're doing is you're buying directly from manufacturers in China for pretty much the exact same thing. Some things that people will buy over there and in quantity they'll repackage it as their own here. Still says made in China on it, but you can eliminate all that by ordering directly from AliExpress. I'm not doing an AliExpress commercial. You can buy from it or not. You can go on there. There's some interesting things that you can order from AliExpress, things that I will not be reviewing on this channel. But some are kind of mind-blowing. But then again, there's stuff that's everyday things that you guys use that you can order from there, and it's not going to be next day delivery like Amazon. It's not even close. It may take as quickly as 2 weeks. It may take a month for it to get here. But you're also, in a lot of cases, you're not paying very much for shipping, or you're paying no shipping. Typically everything that I've ordered so far comes in a little bag. It's not even in a box. So it's on a slow boat from China, and it gets here, and you're checking the tracking, and it just shows up. So it's kind of a little surprise for you when it comes. So the first thing we're going to review is an item. It's a chair. Yes, there is a chair in this tiny little bag. My son plays soccer. I go to a lot of outdoor events, and most of these places we end up going to, they don't have seating. So people out there, that you guys have kids that do this as well, or you go camping, you carry these big chairs that weigh 10 or 12 pounds. They're large, they're heavy, they're comfortable, and they're big, but they're still heavy, and you're still having to drag them around. And if you got to do that and pull a canopy or something like that, it's not much fun, and they're kind of hard to put back in the bag sometimes, and the bags usually tear, and then you're carrying it and it's falling all over the place. So anyway, a few months ago I saw in a sporting store an aluminum chair, I think it's Helinox, I'll look that up, that has a really high weight capacity on it. I'm a big guy. I won't say my exact weight, but we'll get to how much this chair will hold. But it has a capacity of a large chair, but it actually folds up into a very small chair. Those usually run 100. I've seen them 100. I've seen them 130. If you go and look at those, they're made in China. Okay, there's nothing special about them. They're made in the same factories as this one that I got from China, and I paid just over $20 for it. The actual weight on this, I think, well, the weight itself is 2 pounds, so it really it weighs nothing. You could stick it in a backpack, you could carry 10 of these, and wouldn't be too heavy, I guess. But I paid over $20. The weight capacity on this, I think, was 320 pounds. I'm not 320 pounds. I used to be, but I'm still close to 300 right now. So if this works for me, it could work for most Americans. That's not a dig on Americans, because I'm one of them. So anyway, it comes in this little bag. with a zipper on the top. And let's take a look at what we have. All right, this is the seat itself, and here are the legs. See, it folds up all nice and neat, and you're still looking at it and you're like, there's no way this thing holds 320 pounds. It just can't be possible, right? For $20. So we'll pull this rubber band off here. I found a semi-quick way to get this undone. There's these elastic bands in between that hold it together. So I just kind of grab here and give it a little twitch, and that gets most of the legs and stuff in place. Make sure they're in place. You don't want to sit down on this without it. Oh, there was one. Okay, so then you get a frame like this, which you're still looking at, and you're like, 320 pounds, there's no way. Yes, it's smaller. You're going to sit lower to the ground. It may not be as wide as some of the bigger chairs, but good grief, the convenience of this is unreal. Once you get it together, the frame together, you just have to hook the seat on it. If you'll look real close, and I'll try and upload some pictures here as well. This is not poorly made or sewn together. This is pretty tough reinforced material here that they've put. I've seen some online that have shown pictures of some of these cheaper chairs that are just, the non-reinforced fabric and how they've torn. This is pretty well made. I could probably go buy a Helinox one, bring it home, and we could do a comparison and then take it back and not use it. But I'm telling you, this is pretty much dead on with the same quality as the Helinox ones are. I know some people will say, no, but I feel better buying the Helinox one, blah, blah, blah. Why? You're just putting money in a company's pocket, and they're just ordering it from China, same as you, okay? So don't do that. It's $20. Okay, it's a fifth of the price. Just chance it. All right, so if I quit talking long enough, because apparently in my old age I can't do more than one thing at a time. There we go. Chair is together now. See, very light. And now we will prove, if it doesn't bust on me, that I can sit in this chair. 300 pounds. I'm not going to say this is the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in. I could probably take a beanbag chair to a soccer game and probably sit in that, and it would be extra light and extra comfortable. I'm a big guy, so if you're a smaller person, this is probably going to be perfect for you. If you have a kid, even, they're going to be extremely comfortable. Their legs will be dangling off. Me, I have to, have my legs stretched out a little bit. It's not extremely wide, and the top of it's not very high, so you can't really lean back. Although, I can kind of rock in it a little bit, so that's good. But yeah, this is, and I've used this a few times already. You could sit in it like this, or sit in it with your legs out. It's held. It's been holding up. So again, $20. I would definitely recommend this. As you can see, it is not torn, and it's easy to pack up as well. So we'll do that part. Pull it apart like so. Pull these legs out like that. See, like this. Maybe you could fold up a big chair faster than this. Probably. But if you're carrying a cooler and other things already, you might not want to have to carry one of those big heavy chairs. And honestly, most of the better chairs that are larger size, they cost, twice as much anyway, if not more, than this little chair would cost. So again, if you're smaller, if you have kids, or if you're big like me, you know, this absolutely works. It's a good deal. I was skeptical that I could spend 20 bucks and get something that was going to hold big old me, but I did, and it works. So I will put a link down below. The AliExpress, they have a website, or you can get an app. I know it's in the Android Play Store. I'm not sure about Apple, but I assume it is. Yes, I know it is, because my wife has an iPhone. It's entertaining to go look through the items, like I said. And if you look for this, just do a search for the foldable chair. Again, I'll throw a link down below. You're going to see multiple sellers that are selling the exact same thing. They're probably, if you look at them, what I do is look at the reviews. You know, and if they've had thousands that have sold and the reviews are very good, then it's all right. What you're probably going to see too is a lot of times with AliExpress items, you'll see it says, wow, that says it's only $10 on the thumbnail. You click on it, and then it says the price ranges from $10 to $22. And when you click on select color, it's not just select color. It's, if you select a chair, it's $20, and then they may have another item that goes with it, like a stick or something. I don't know. And that's the thing that was $10. So, you know, a lot of the things you see, you're going to see that, and it's kind of to hook you in there, and you're like, whoa, it's only 10 bucks. No, it's 20, but it's still a really good deal. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this was the first one. I've ordered a lot more stuff from AliExpress. Some of it I have here. So, I'll be getting back with you guys soon to show you some of the more other cool stuff that I've ordered off of AliExpress. Bye, guys.